here. We are on the 401 and we've been making really, really good. Look at Gracie back there. Uh-oh. You know what, Howie? My seatbelt's screwed up. We're on the Highway 401. Can you hold this for a second, dear, while I fix it? Whoa. Never mind. No, that's not a good idea. Hang on a second. I'll just tuck it here. Hang on. I'll just tuck it there. I gotta fix my seatbelt. Traffic's at kind of a standstill here, folks. We've been making really good time, but sorry for the view. I just gotta fix my seatbelt. Hey. Hi, Gracie. She's watching. She's helping Daddy drive. There's Papa. We've been making really good time, but we're like at Belleville. And all of a sudden, we're at a crawl. And I don't know why there would be a traffic jam on a Saturday. I honestly don't know. Oh my goodness, Gracie. She's ducking to get... She wants to look. There we go. We are, God, frustratingly close to Nan. Frustratingly close. And now we may have to take the number 2. But does the 2 start in Belleville, dear? Oh, it starts in Kingston, doesn't it? Yeah. So, oh, look at her. Oh, that car got too close, Gracie. Did that car get too close? Yes, there's nobody over here. No, there's a car going. Listen to her talk. Gracie, inside voice. Oh my goodness. Gracie, are we going to see Nan? Listen to her. Gracie, we gonna go see Nan? Gonna go see Nan? Go get Nan? You happy to be in the truck? Tell everybody you got your hash brown. Every time we stopped at Tim Hortons, she got her hash brown. My goodness. Yes, she has a harness, but she slipped it. So, as long as she behaves, we don't worry about it. I'm there. I'm originally from Belleville now. Now in Megantic, Quebec. Where is that? I love road trips, especially if I don't have to drive. Long time since I've been in Canadian countryside. Well, you really can't see much because the windows are so dirty. But here, we're going slow enough. I'll show you some Canadian countryside. From the 401. There it is. But I tell you, we saw some really beautiful snow, eh, Howie? Around Kingston, the trees were just, it was like a Christmas card. So we definitely got snow last night. Look at how intense, look at that intense gaze. Don't let that car get any closer, Gracie. My goodness. Can I have a kiss? What do you mean, no? No. You come over here and give me a kiss. You come here, give me a kiss. Thank you. Jeez, no crackers. My goodness.
Road closure on 401.
Road closure? Oh, it's a good thing we're taking the 7 home. Exit. There's an exit coming up here. Bay of Quinte Golf Club.
Exit 5. That they're saying to get on.
This is exit 538. You mean 500?
I don't know.
Hey, we have Canadian cousins in Belleville. Yay! Ow, Gracie. She's like laying on my arm. Look at this. She's using my hand as a chin rest. Heaven's sake. She misses the coach because when she's in the coach, she stands with her paws up on the dashboard like a drag race dog. Well, no, we can't talk about what we were just talking about, can we? Because it's politics. God, I hate this. Whoa, Howie, watch where you're going. Bay of Quinte Golf Club is the next exit. What was I going to say? Oh, for anybody who was trying to watch my live stream on Life with the Wolfies, Howie, watch what you're doing.
I'm watching.
And the cookbook thing, yes, the live was pixely, but I also filmed it. So I am going to be making a series of videos on the making of the cataloging of these recipes of Aunt Audrey's. And then the cookbook, the book that I'm going to be doing, because it's going to be more history than just a cookbook, right? And that, because I got to do research, because not all the measurements are the same. Not all the ingredients are things that we're familiar with these days, right? But I got to tell you, I opened up this one newspaper and it said, Dog Notes by Peter Boggs. And so I looked it up, and apparently he was published in that newspaper, I believe it was the Cambridge newspaper, between 1937 and 1939. So that's how old that paper, some of that newspaper. Some of this stuff is so delicate, I'm going to have to photocopy it to try and be able to read it. So it's going to be really, really interesting. It's going to be really interesting. What are you doing, Howie? Where are you going? The video was awesome. Looking forward to seeing the other recipes in it. Always side seat drive when my husband drives too. But hey, Vintage Beauty, how are you, darling? So this project is going to take me years. All right, there is no rushing going through these recipes. There's no rush, because some of the newspaper stuff is crumbling. Okay, there's no rushing going through this. I'm going to take lots of photographs, and it's going to be not just a cookbook. It's going to be like a historical. I'm going to be taking pictures of the recipes, putting them in the book, as well as like typing them out for. But I want people to see, you know. So it's not something that can happen overnight. Hey, so listen now to the wonderful woman who sent me the Instapot. Somebody had the tenacity. There's a good one. Tenacity to suggest I was ungrateful, and then it made the gift giver worry that I didn't want it. And that I'm going to say right here, right now, anybody who knows me, what they saw in that video was me accepting my fate, because I have been ranting against don't want an Instapot. Well, you know, this wonderful woman, can you put your window up? This wonderful woman got a message from the universe that Bev needed an Instapot. So guess what? Challenge accepted. I'm going to learn new stuff. But I think it's awesome in the sense where I'm going to be doing a new learning curve. Okay? But I'm also going to be going back in time. So because I am going to be doing recipes from those vintage books on our half-acre homestead, but the recording of the book and making of the book and all that stuff is going to be on Life with the Wolfies. So everybody's going to get their fair share. But don't ever think that I am ungrateful. What you saw was me going, okay, I accept my fate. I have to learn to use an Instapot. But you know what? From what everybody tells me, I'm going to love it. And I may just do a roast beef in it within the next few days, right? Oh, good grief, Bev. You are always so gracious when you receive anything from your view. I know, but, you know, it's not that they said it. It's like they said, I wouldn't send a gift to someone who's ungrateful. And I went, are you implying I'm ungrateful? You don't know me at all. This woman, who is a relatively new subscriber, did it out of love, wanting to see me work less, wanting to make my life easier. She had no idea that I'm you know, one of the unswayed by Instapot people. But everything happens for a reason. Everything comes into our lives for a reason. So while I'm tripping down memory lane with Aunt Audrey's, who's 96, and her mother's, and her grandmother's recipes, I'm going to be keeping up with the now, and playing with the Instapot as well. So it's gonna flush these two things that have happened recently: the recipe box, and I can't see the chat. The recipe box and the Instapot are going to be a whole new chapter in my life. Really, eh, dear? So you can look forward to that. So thank you to the wonderful woman who's forcing me to grow. And that's the truth. I'm ready for it, apparently, or it wouldn't have come. So everything happens for a reason. What else was I going to say? Oh, but don't ask me to can in it. Okay? I know that, people have done all this scientific data. But
never say never.
I'm saying don't ask me to can it. I'm waiting. I'm going to wait for more science on this. Because it took me it took me a lot to trust myself with pressure canning, to can in an electric gadget that, it's don't allow the mass situation to get the best of you. No, hell no. Do you know what? I went into an en route. An en route is a great big place where there's bathrooms and Tim Hortons, and yeah, there's an en route. Well, I'll show you. That's the sign for the next en route. See? Whoops. There you go. And they have like A&W and all that stuff, right? So Howie said, you may want to take your shield. I said, no. And he said, well, it's not, the mandates aren't lifted in Ontario. I said, I don't care. I don't care. And I'm not going to get upset over it. Right? I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. Because for me, it's a health issue now. So I got to stand up for myself when it comes to that. It's like a rest area, yeah, but not a rest area like we've seen in the States. But it is a rest area, yes. Hey, thank you, Sandra Jones. I'm sorry if you're looking up my nose. Yeah, I have a weird nostril, eh? I never noticed that. I'm sorry if you're looking up my nose, but I'm looking through my bifocals. Hey, I could just do that. You won't find Instapot canning in the Ball Book of Canning. Well, you won't find boil bath canning beans in the Ball Book of Canning. But you know what? I had a recipe for it in one of Aunt Audrey's books. So we're going to get some history lessons as well as, but I'm going to say in the, whatever I do, I'm going to post these recipes, but I'm not going to recommend them. I will never recommend boil bath canning low acid vegetables. Why? Because you can do it, but it's not necessarily safe to do so. And who wants to boil shit for 4 hours? Like, seriously, dude. 4 hours.
Wouldn't they be overcooked?
Yes, all the nutrients would be out in the water. So, I mean, and the thing is just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. So, I mean, I can only grow at a certain speed. Instapots are not. Okay, let's not start an argument about whether you can or cannot can. I know it is an Instapot Max, but I'm not going to use it for canning. Not anytime soon. Not until I personally feel that I have enough information for that to be safe. You know what I mean? I don't know what the Amish still do. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they pressure can, man. Like, because it's not necessarily high technology, is it? Hey, Whitney, chaos.
Pressure can on a wood stove?
Honey, I pressure canned on the barbecue.
Sure.
That's right. He said, can you pressure can on a wood stove? Yeah, I can pressure can on a friggin' barbecue. I've done it. When then we had that 69-hour power outage, I learned a lot those 3 days. So anyway, I'm just on here saying hi, stuck in a traffic jam. We knew it was going too easy. We got road closures. No, we haven't got Mom yet, Mama Cat. We are literally a half an hour away, but at this rate, it's going to take us 3 hours to get there. Right?
No, it's not going to take us 3 hours to get there.
What's that?
It's not going to take us 3 hours to get there. We're going to get off at this exit 1 kilometer away, and we're going to hit the number 2 and go right up through Coburg.
Ooh, and Grafton and Colburn and Brighton.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go through the old neighborhood. Cool. Maybe we'll do a bit of a live when we get through our old neighborhood, eh, dear? Oh no, we can't go through our old neighborhood.
We'll be on that side.
Yeah, we'll be on. Yeah, because it would mean taking a side thing, and we're already doing too many of them today. I thought about buying one. Reminds me of a pressure. It is honey. It's an electric pressure cooker. That's what it is. Right? Like some people have said to me, can you can in a pressure cooker? And I said, if you're old school and you know what you're doing, you can, but I don't recommend it because you have to be able to, you have to have all the parts. I would rather cook in a pressure canner than can in a pressure cooker. Do you understand me? But the Instapot is just an electric pressure cooker. It's nothing new. It's just new in its, Howie, cheese and crackers. It's pressure cooking is not new. It's just the way we're pressure cooking. Instapots have made everybody, they've made everybody realize that pressure cooking is fast. It's intense with flavor. And it's a good way of locking in nutrients. So yeah, right? That's the way to go. So I'm already adopting it, right? It's going to help you a lot, Miss Bev. That way you don't have to work so much. I love my Instapot, but I've always pressure cooked food. Well, there, see? The only time I pressure cook food is when I'm about to can it, like turkeys and stuff. But I'm going to learn how to pressure cook because my father loved to pressure cook. Okay. Oh, you see Gracie? Oh, there she is. Say hi, Gracie. Come on. Don't be shy, Gracie. Don't be shy. There she is. There's sneak view. And there's the side of the highway through my dirty window. But Seashell is probably still in bed. It's only like 20 to 7 there on a Saturday morning. It's like 20 to 7 in the morning there. Yes, she's constantly supervising. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. And you can look forward to either here or on Life with the Wolfies. When I get to Angie's, we're only staying for a cup of tea. But Angie's going to put an ocular virtual reality headset on me and film my reaction live. I know. It's all this techno gizzard stuff, but she uses it for working out and for meditation. But I mean, they have whole communities and stores and all kinds of things. It's not my bag. But we'll see. All right, I love you guys. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye, Daddy. Bye-bye, Gracie. God, she's so, she's beginning to behave like my children. Like, don't put me on camera. Don't distract the driver. All right, I'll move my purse, for God's sake. Take care, God bless, and we will talk to you again soon. I bought an electric canner on sale on Amazon. It will be great for small quantities or leftovers. Well, I mean, Rose Red did all her research, but that's her research, not mine, right? And the jury is still out. Unless it's 100% declared safe, I won't do it, okay? This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, I'll see you guys later, either here or on Life with the Wolfies. Mwah! Thank you for the prayers for safe travel. Always welcome. Love you guys.